Welcome back, MTG Joe here. Today we are going to be trying out a version of green-white enchantments in standard best of one. There's a few different versions of that going around, from more creature heavy to a Rite of Learning or font. I don't know, the one that draws cards. Rite of this guy, Rite of Harmony, Saga build that's kind of mixed in. Some are on Hallowed Haunting, some aren't. I'm kind of playing a mashup of it. I really like Hallowed Haunting. It's particularly good against the grindy matchups because anything you cast then becomes spirits and it kind of builds to your board. And it's pretty good against the mono black deck because you can go over the top with flyers. I really like Serra Paragon in this shell for a number of reasons. First off, big threat on its own, has to be answered. Flying is really good against the mono black decks. Going over the top, that's cast any of our permanents from the graveyard, so any of these. And then it's really nice with stuff like Restoration that throws stuff in the graveyard, or Teachings that self-mills us. Stuff that naturally dies like Spirited Companion comes back, rebuys you cards. So there's a lot of utility there. We have a couple engines in the deck. Generous Visitor puts counters on things when we cast enchantments. The Hallowed Haunting makes a bunch of spirits. Wedding Announcement as our anthem. We have kind of graveyard-esque synergy in Kami coming back when enchantments die, as well as Catilda, which can be kind of suited up onto a creature with its Disturbed 5 cost, and then give it flying, lifelink, protection from vampires, all kind of reasonable effects. And then, yeah, just Jukai reducing the cost, some Borrowed Time as removal, and then we're playing some Spara's Headquarters. You can play the Cabaretti Courtyard or whatever the green, white, red land is, the Naya land instead. It's a mix of them. Really, this is just another duel because we don't have a Pain land. So I'm going to give this one a shot. If it doesn't work out, we'll go to the other version, but we'll just kind of see how it plays out. And I want to see in these games, do we get sustained card advantage? Are we running out of effects? Like, I really want to just play around and see. Hallowed Haunting is going to be the main card we want to see on curve in a lot of these matchups. I want to see if 2 copies, for example, of Borrowed Time is enough to deal with Elspeth, with what's its name? Sheoldred. So I think we lead on that. Depending on what they bring out, we'll either Kami first or Spirited Companion. Okay, so this is the mono blue tempo list. So given that, we're going to lead off with the Spirited Companion. If they want to bounce it back to my hand, they lose the ability there. This matchup's going to be interesting. They have counters to deal with my stuff, but we get a lot of cast triggers. I'm probably going to force Restoration out next. I could go Kami here. I think we do that. Because if this gets countered, I can get it back once my little pup dies. Ooh, the Syncopate. We weren't going to play an untapped land anyways, so they kind of got us there. I think this turn... I have a couple options here. I kind of want them to do something to my board, so I can either like Jukai. So I can Jukai and try for this Restoration. Let's see if they want to play into that. So they had the negate. 3 spells. So I'd like another cheap enchantment, but if we can stick Hallowed Haunting, it'd be good. I think that's fine. I love the 1-drop here. They might counter the Jukai, because even this on its own is not that formidable of a threat. I think I'm just going to try to force this. Yeah, I have the negate anyways. Might be able to sneak Catilda down. Serra Paragon, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't actually have anything of value. We need to hit one more land, so I think I'm just going to go Catilda here. Okay, they consider... This mono blue deck's pretty rancid to play against. It's mostly just throwing stuff there and saying, do you have it? So I'm going to do this in attack. Let them react. The wedding announcement's nice bait, because then I could stick Serra Paragon potentially. And then next turn I can cast these. They could have Fading Hope, but Paragon could present a threat for me. And then I can get back the wedding announcement. And we're just trying to play with a bunch of redundancy. We've seen 3 negates out of them that they've countered. And a syncopate. That's fine. Again, making them react like they're not threatening me at all. I think this is a spell at this point. We're just going to draw a card. Yeah, like opponent's gone a bunch of cards deep. They need a Wadi Djinn, a land, and another effect. Okay, so they discarded Wadi. Wadi. Again, when you're playing these types of matchups, what you want to do is make them react first to your combat step. Okay, so they're going to phase out. A little annoying, but that's fine. Okay, I got a hottie. And we caught a body! Alright, on the board. So that game, like our graveyard redundancy, while they interacted with it a bit on an angle. Syncopate, they kind of had some timely bounces. They weren't able to present the clock fast enough. Incidental life gain also was pretty good there. We were gaining 5 life a turn. I guess the side we should have looked at by playing the Hallowed Haunting earlier gets 1 point of damage, but they likely respond anyways to our bigger creature, but that lets me still play cheaper. So yeah, that turn it might have been correct to play it earlier. Okay, opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this hand. Spirited Companion's a good start. We do need an untapped land on 2. Kumano. 'Cause, 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 'cause I think I actually am gonna play it a little differently. Okay, it's a good start. So this is gonna get pretty big. Our Catilda can potentially race, but squeeze also a bit of a problem. Opponents had a nice aggressive start here. We're already down to 10. This doesn't get big enough. I think here... So this gives me a creature, this gives me a creature. This sticks around for Catilda, so I think we do this. And I think we're actually just going to make a 3-power. They could have a burn spell. But opponents have a nice aggressive start. I need something to stick around for this Catilda. Don't particularly care about the Gala Greeter. Phoenix Chick will be a little annoying just coming in the air. The land's actually pretty solid here. Okay, so they're going full aggro. Block here, block here. I'm taking 3-5. Can take a token off the battlefield. Another Kumano is annoying. So I do this for the turn. They can't get Squee back. I could Spirited Companion next turn, get this really big. They attack with Aquarium Beast Caller, so I shouldn't have put the counter on this Generous Visitor, I should put it on this one. Okay, that seems pretty good for us. Oh, nope. You go there. You go here. They have a burn spell, then I'm dead anyways. I prioritized getting Kumano off because it exiles my creature effects. This is whenever you cast. Okay, so they have the lightning strike. Couldn't play around that anyways. Here I need to find a land. We're hanging on. 4. This needs 4 other cards to exile. Another Phoenix Chick. Okay, so we're taking this block. Borrowed Time's great. Exile target creature from a graveyard. When you do, you create a spirit token. We're gonna get Squee out of here. This gives me a blocker for the turn. And they're going to go Serra Paragon. It's probably correct. Lets me block these Phoenix chicks in the air. Don't have a way to gain life yet, but I can Catilda next turn. Catilda on the Serra Paragon, gain some life because they have Lightning Strike. They could also have Kumano. Okay, so block, 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 block. I think I need to Catilda to gain back some life. I'm doing this to put another counter on this. Should be okay. Like, I have Generous Visitor, I have this Kami, I can just get back. Now I can just Borrowed Time this. So I could do this, I could Spirited, I can do this, and Borrowed Time. Got him! Up to 570, not too shabby. Opponent had a very aggressive start. Kumano into Beast Caller into thing. They kind of ran out a little of gas, but a well-timely Lightning Strike to deal with my big one. What they should have done was put the damage on the stack. Yep, sounds good. I'm missing a second white. That's notable. So depending what we draw, it'll dictate which we play on two. Okay, so we got the second white. So to play around Liliana, I'm going to go Teachings here. Play with Catilda next turn. Actually... So I could Catilda, or I could Generous Visitor in that, but I want to play out the Hallowed Haunting next turn. So I think we just go Catilda this turn. Could have attacked there, but I want to keep this back in case they have a removal spell here. This gets the 3/2 vampire can't target this, which is nice. Rona's Vortex. If we just do that. Corpse Carriers is a bit annoying. So I'm going to hang on to the Beseju for now, because if I draw another land, I want to be able to target the reflections here. They don't have enough for... Perfect. So doing this with the counter here. Add the other Hallowed. Still got my token. Exile Sheoldred here. So next turn we could Spirited Companion. I can target the Kiki here. I think we're fine. This counts. Whenever you cast, create a white spirit. And this powers up my other spirits. So we'll just take the damage here. They're on Corpse Appraiser Tron. Might be able to do everything here. I want to get Kiki off. Borrowed Time's also pretty solid here. That lets me deal with Kiki. I guess that's worse against if they drop Sheoldred. I'm prioritizing creatures so these Corpse Appraisers get worse. I'm also pretty well situated against a Meat Hook here. That should still be fine. Like I take 2 points of damage. Here, I think we just start working on presenting. Actually, I want it to be 6/6, so they either have to trade 2. Meat Hook here. We're going to put the counter on this, that way they can't trade. Now, they have a turn here. I don't think they can deal with this wide of a board. So, sack you. Sack you. Good games. Oh, I would love to have you back to my hand. Thank you. Super dead, super dead. Got there. So yeah, we took a bit of a chance. They did drop Sheoldred. Our life total did take a bit of a beating, but we were able to nicely kind of jump up there. We'll run one more with this deck, see how it goes. We'll say it's been quite powerful, just doing this nonsense. Actually, I want to try something. What? I'm over here now. Over here? Here? Let me know if this view is better, what you think. Alright, both of us, top 400s. Ah, this would have been so good if this was an untapped blind. No. It's probably borrowed time. The rest is such a swingy card in best of one. Guess you could expect enough fables. So both our borrowed times are gone, which is a bit scary. Black, white. So I could go Restoration. See if they want to trade underdog here. They don't. So I'm actually going to put it on the Spirit here. Reason being, both these could still get cut down. And I'd rather not get cut down. Now this can let me attack into Trespasser. I mean, that would mean they get rid of my teachings. So I think we're just going to hold back here. Because if they want to get rid of my teachings in the yard, they need to attack in with this Trespasser. And then I have the answer. I need to get some value. So Edgar is going to be a bit of an issue. Hey, Catilda's perfect. Sweet. So I can go to the skies, but there's not much. Can use this to go wide. There's no creatures. I think we're just going in here. We're probably just making this bigger for the turn. It's almost lethal. At the very least, it's a big life swing. They'll need Infernal Grasp here. I guess the Wandering Emperor does it, which they're likely on. But I can't beat the Wandering Emperor anyways with the attack, so I might as well get the biggest chunk of damage in. Okay, Rite of Oblivion. Hallowed Haunting. Give me a Hallowed Haunting. One time, Hallowed Haunting. That works. It's actually a little annoying, the sequencing, because I would have rather put the counter on... you know what, I should have attacked with this. Well, we didn't have a creature. You're... Oh no, I could have attacked with that. Ah, damn. Back-to-back rights is kind of annoying. I mean, if they want to trade their board with me, it's not really advantageous for them. So, and I want to draw cards. So I can double block, I take Trespasser off the battlefield. Economy's not bad. I'll get to draw another card here. They're at 3. Elspeth will be kind of a problem. I guess I should have put both the counters because then it cleans their board. Oh, that is a magic card. Okay, that's actually really good. Don't really care about the land. Whenever it attacks, choose one. Exile creature card. You get a spirit. Exile target non-creature. So I can do this. I guess they have to double block there. Probably not worth it. Because then they still just meat hook for the same here. It's Archangel. It's holding down the fort right now. Need me some Hallowed Hauntings. They've already shown Takenuma, so I'm not as worried. Adeline's a card. I need some enchantments. So this is actually interesting because now with the Archangel attack, it kind of nets out the damage that would have been dealt because of Adeline. So now they're in a hold pattern. We pop off with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hallowed Haunting would be 7, so I get all the effects. Serra Paragon, also super reasonable. I can get rid of the Archangel. Got a number of live draws. Already used one Rite of Oblivion. I mean, if they're sacking their stuff on their board to get rid of my wedding announcements, it's pretty good. To meat hook, they have to meat hook the whole board. I get Kami back. Interesting game. Either they're roping, they're thinking. Okay, so they're probably going to go find the meat hook for next turn. They're just going to reanimate. I mean, Edgar's a threat. Need something other than lions. Seen a good number of them. 12 left in the deck, like Hallowed Haunting, Serra Paragon. Another Kami. So I think we're just gonna get rid of Trespasser here. Give me another token. So I'm doing this because I want to draw off the wedding announcement. I guess I could have put a counter here. They want to do this block anyways. My Kami comes back. That's partially why I'm okay with this sequence. Definitely having Archangel die. Get that back to hand. This flips. Got the Paragon. Eat the Adeline. It's likely the call. Actually, it might just be getting rid of this Edgar here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I could Restoration. I can also Teachings. I think it is just Borrowed Time here. Question, is Adeline the threat? That's fine. They always chump block Curlin. Maybe this just pushes more damage through. All right. Smorkin' our way to the top. 393. I think that's a good match to wrap things up with. Let me know what you think in the video comments of this deck. Any changes you'd make, how this version beats some of the other ones, or if there's other cards I'm missing. But let me know. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great one. Stay safe out there.